Hi, everyone. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself. Obviously, my name is Mr. Chesick. We've met this week already. Some people just call me Mr. C. It's easier for them to say. I was born on April 3rd, 1975, so I'm 43 years old, and this is my 23rd year teaching in West Bend. My seventh year in a row, I've taught at Badger, and all of the years before that, I taught at Silverbrook. Some personal information about me. I'm not going to read all of it, but some of the more maybe interesting things to you is that I've got four kids. I've got a 28-year-old son and a 25-year-old daughter, and then I've got two daughters that are younger. They're 13 and 9. I homebrew, which I don't know if you know what that is, but the chemistry behind making beer is interesting to me, being a science teacher. So we do a lot of homebrewing on the weekends. And one thing about me is and this is kind of weird, but I like to do laundry. I like to make sure that all my stuff is finished by the end of the weekend, so I don't have to worry about it during the school week. I don't have any brothers, but I've got three sisters, Carrie, Kelly, and Katie. We always joke that my name should have been Christopher with a K because all of my sisters have names that start with a K. And we have one pet, Tapper. You can see him. He's a teddy bear. And I'm sure a few of you probably have a dog that looks pretty similar to him. School-wise, obviously, my favorite class is science. I like having the opportunity to watch all of my students grow. That could be grow as people and grow in your skill level. If we could change anything about school, I'd like to start earlier because I would rather have more time after school. So we'd be done if we started at 6, and that would be really great. Some goals. I want to have fun this year while also having the time to learn. In 10 years, I think I'll be pretty close to retirement. And if I was going to move anywhere, it would be Portland, Maine. The picture that I put into my presentation, my wife is on the left, my older daughter is on the right, and we obviously went lobster fishing in Portland, Maine a couple of years ago. It was a lot of fun, and we took those lobsters right up to a restaurant that was at the top of the hill from where we were at. They cooked them for us, and they added all kinds of good sides like corn on the cob and potatoes and all that kind of stuff, and we got to eat those. But we went out on boats and we caught those, so that was kind of fun. Some miscellaneous things. My ideal job would be being a Major League Baseball player. If I was to describe myself, I'd say I'm organized, trustworthy, and hardworking. And if I could have a first-class plane ticket to anywhere, I'd like to go to Australia. My goal, maybe 5 years from now, is to take my wife to Australia for my 50th birthday. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so this is an example of kind of what I'm asking you to do, and I'd like you to put your own screencastify together that kind of introduces basically introduces you. That's the goal. So I can't wait to learn more about you. Hopefully this isn't too difficult for you to do, and I'm looking for it to be probably 1 to 3 minutes long. Create away.